place. And this indeed shows me streaming. Yes, yes indeed.
I wonder if this moved all the Java processes to Core 3 and 4, which would be the exact opposite of what I would want.
Yeah, that sounds like the inverse of what you're looking for.
I think that dash A flag did nothing. It doesn't matter because like the guy I was hosting him for isn't streaming today anyway, as it turns out. But
Okay, so yesterday, or sorry, not yesterday, last time we played, I was trying to figure out the redstone conduit, which it turns out is no easy feat.
oh, I've used Redstone Conduit before. There's a couple places I'm using it already. It's
Like,
weird because I think the output is how you accept things in.
yes, like the arrows are very clearly inversed.
Yes.
So I got half of it running, I should say. Now I need to get another half of it running. So what I want to do, yeah, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna start crafting quantum gates, putting them everywhere, getting rid of wireless mod by and large. So I don't have that doing it. Something's terribly wrong with the ME system. I have no idea what it is, but we actually can't craft some of the package stuff as a result of it.
Yeah, I know.
So like, it's literally like this isn't a logistical problem. It's just my tools are literally broken and do not function. So like,
So here's what I need to have happen. I need to turn on this item conduit's extraction using an AND gate on this redstone conduit, and I don't know how to do that.
uh, I think. I mean, you'd need the AND gate. You'd need to just pipe the result of the AND gate to the conduit, right?
I think so.
Uh,
Well, the I'm doing a redstone and filter on the cable itself, or on the
uh,
conduit.
yeah, I have never used those filters. I got no idea.
Perfect.
I never tried to do anything complicated. Just fill up a chest with whatever the output is. Never turn it off.
Well, no, the problem is not that I can't do this by just filling a chest. Problem is I shouldn't do this by just filling a chest.
Okay, that's unfortunate. What if you just lower your expectations?
Yeah, I suppose. Let me check this out.
Works for me.
So I shouldn't do it because our power could not afford that. Good as it is, charged draconium, which I'm trying to automate in a simple matter, is better. As in, it takes more of our power than we can actually handle during the
Yeah, okay.
night.
Alright, that's fair.
But during the day, it's fine. So what I have is, I have a day sensor and a timer. So when it's day, I trigger this reaction approximately every 45 seconds or something like that, which is enough time for it to finish the craft, and then pop the new ingredients into place. So all of that should be happening. It's not currently, and I'm trying to figure out why.
I was thinking of hooking up another one of those solars.
I was definitely considering... Why is this not connecting? Is that
I know
just
that if you,
server lag? I was going to set up another fusion reactor today
yeah, that would be good.
after I finish setting up this nonsense. Why is this not connecting? Is the server running? Is the server okay?
Well, it is on. I can tell you that much. I
Hey.
mean, it's filled with warnings and errors, but none that are unusual. Blah blah blah. Okay, these ender liquid conduits complain about voiding resources like all the time.
Ooh, that's
Just
good.
all the time. And I have coordinates to wherever it is. Actually, it's literally, there's just like 2 of them that are avoiding everything. I might actually go and find whatever these are.
It's probably something over by my fusion reactors. Gonna be
I think,
honest.
I'm pretty sure that what happens is it pulls out a batch of resources and then it tries to backload them in, and then it can't.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what if I do like that? Okay. Why that works and everything else doesn't, I could not tell you. Okay, but I don't actually want this redstone conduit. I want this to put a thing against here, because I think that's what I'm looking for. Unless... yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. So, what I'm going to do is take that off for a moment. Turn that on. I'm going to trick it, is what I'm saying. Now, extract on blue, wherever that is. Okay. No. No. Shoot.
Let me in!
Okay. Now let's do that.
I want to be part of this janky disaster. Hooray! I see it.
You see the janky disaster?
Yeah.
Alright. Output
Okay.
with this. Perfect. I'm going to say strong signal just because. And we're going to say blue. Okay. Is it daylight right now?
Can't really tell from the underwater base, can you? I'll change it.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I was trying to see if there's a way that we can automate sleeping. Like, we can definitely automate setting it to night, but I don't see any automated way of setting it to day.
There we go. Okay. Because we can use the night clock thing. Can you put a player on a bed? A player, whatever it is? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just waiting to see if this works. For even an instant. The problem I was running into is stupid hoppers. Like, I would love to use a hopper, but hoppers are turn off on redstone rather than turn on redstone. Which makes sense for any other use case, but for mine, I'm like, oh, that's frustrating. I don't think this is working. I mean, yes, it's doing the craft, which is good. We want to do the craft. And because it's daytime, we're not actually losing power during this craft. And that's great. And then it should... oh, wait, what if I just put a filter? An extraction filter. This is like the easiest solution to this problem. What am I even doing with my life?
Ta-da!
And that should work. Okay. No. God darn it. So we just need item filter. I spent so long on this yesterday. I'm kind of unhappy with how simple this is going to end up being. Yep, and it works.
Ta-da!
Yeah, no kidding.
Bob's your uncle.
Alright, well. Okay, I believe this whole system's going to work now. Give it a second to put another draconium into place. I'm just going to kind of throw some of this junk away that I just don't need anymore. Yep, so it's not pulling the draconium. Boy, I feel silly. Hey, John. I just figured out that I was doing something in just the dumbest way possible, and now I've solved it, I'm pretty sure. I have to wait another 20 seconds to really confirm. Can either confirm or deny that it's resolved at this time. It still looks daylight up there. Alright, so that finishes, and then it pumps in more. Oh no. Wait, yes, hold on. Boom. Yeah, I am a giddy goat. Alright, so let's explain this process. We have a crafting core that's making exclusively charged draconium over time. We export draconium blocks into this mini chest because I want to. And those go into the hopper and also this mechanical user. Oh, that's what I meant, by the way. Can we just use a mechanical user on the bed to change it into daytime?
Maybe.
So what that does is the hopper puts a draconium block onto the crafting core, and the mechanical user puts one onto the pedestal. And once both of those are in place, the crafting begins, and then this item conduit extracts the charged draconium and puts it into a chest which has a storage bus on it, so we're going to get charged draconium over time. Now, because our power system isn't great, I have it set up so that it only works during the day. So this phantom redstone face is connected to a daylight sensor, which I guess Minecraft has natively now, which is pretty cool. And then I also have a timer to make sure that this finishes crafting before this activates again. So now we have a perfect system which does what it needs to do whenever it's daylight. And I think that's actually agreeable with me. I don't need it to be running more often than that for the moment.
This server's actually running really well right now.
I would agree. So the next
Pretty
thing I wanted to do, we are currently not using this ME interface. So I was going to set it up to make, what is it, Awakened Draconium crafting injectors or something like that. I mean, I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to make a fusion reactor, but I should just go look at Fusion crafting injectors. Draconic fusion crafting injectors. Yep. So I'm going to make this in a little bit because we have functionally infinite awakened draconium. It just takes time because we're growing it by seed. So first thing I want to do, I want to grab all of these and then probably set the system to crafting another 100.
Oh, that's just a leak in here. That's the problem. Simple. We just cycle the server like 5 times per session.
Of course. The system doesn't know how to make graphite blocks.
That's alarming.
That is alarming. I'm 100% certain we've known in the past. This one. Like, do we have graphite ingots we can... Yes, and in fact we have 1,000,000 of them. Wait a minute. Are we not exporting? Uh-oh. Why is this device offline? Uh-oh.
Mystery solved, Reddit.
Unlinked? I figured out a problem.
Is it why the base is running so well?
It might be. You know how... You know how I have this liquefacted coal and this other stuff over here, including primal mana or whatever?
Yeah.
This P2P tunnel is unlinked.
Let's see. Alright. This is down in the recipe room. And then...
No, this is ingot storage.
Okay, alright, I'm coming. Unlinked. Fox Charlie 8A.
Yeah, that explains some of our problem.
For solution.
Okay, well, I was kind of hoping to use that to, oh.
I'm investigating. Fox Charlie 6 8A. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's literally on both sides, it's just not linked.
That's weird. The wireless connector says it's connected. Ooh, but is the wireless connector on the other side connected to the system?
Okay, 1 second. Here we go. I made this Nephi tunnel, but other than that, it's looking pretty good.
Oh, now it says linked output side. Now it's unlinked.
What's going on here?
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Alright, well, in the meantime, I can just toss a bunch of these into the system, and that solves my problem.
There you go. Linked.
Yep. Okay.
I think possibly some idiot just wandered through and hit this with an FE cable, which since I'm the only one who came never comes down here. Probably me.
Well, I was down there recently. Maybe I did something wrong.
You blew it, man!
Maybe.
I don't know. It's, yeah, that's what I'm thinking is it got hit with a cable somehow, so one side of it was FE then. I doing on Dragon Hearts? I'll go make some more. Just a day in the life went to Dragon Heart.
Yep. Okay, so let's go over to... Can I not reach the reactors from here? I guess I have to do a hop. Let's go over to here. And what we're looking for, first of all, is this thing still running just fine? Wait a minute. That can't be right. Whoops. We are full on tritium and functionally full on deuterium. And we have, oh, something like 200 buckets of neutron fluid. Okay. So, let's get like 2 of these. Yeah, so that'll take a little bit. But having this much tritium makes me feel pretty good. So I need to go below this platform. What do I want to make another level on? I did the super ugly diamond blocks. What else is there? Could do like blocks of inferium. That'd be infuriating.
C minus.
I could just do like a block or graphite blocks. We have lots of those. Insanium tinkering table. What does that get us? Ooh, can I do it out of thorium 230 or 232 blocks? You know, just make it a little bit radioactive.
Yeah, just a little.
What are sun crystals? There's so many things in here I've never seen. Our system is crazy. Or I could just do a stone platform. I mean, boring, yes, but I don't know. Gets the job done. Blocks of ultimate ingot. That's what I should make this out of.
Perfect.
Redstone ore. Yes, perfect. Fission reactor cells.
Perfect. Ship it.
Oh boy. We have 134,000 pulverized copper in our system. Someday we'll have to, you know, do something about that. But today is not that day. Osmium block. That might be cool. What can osmium be chiseled into? Also, is my chisel somewhere in here? Or do I have that on me? What happened to my chisel? Uh-oh. Is my obsidian chisel gone forever? Oh, no, there it is. Did I have a typo on the word chisel? That seems more likely. You can't do anything with osmium blocks, but they do kind of look cool. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, maybe. Just have to be able to spell. My greatest weakness. Lithium blocks, that'd be cool. I kind of do like the idea of the graphite block. I guess I could do factory block. Empowered void crystal block. Block of uranium. We have a lot of mana infused. Ooh, platinum. I feel like platinum's the answer here. Can I chisel that? Oh, I totally can. Thermal. Scaffold. Bolted. Egregious. An old relic from the land of 125. Got it. Alright, let's see how this looks. That was the osmium. These don't combine. That's so boring. What about egregious? Oh, that's pretty egregious. And it actually texture joins, which I always appreciate. That's definitely what we're doing. So, 6. We need to create our corners 6 blocks down, and then... And this is where our platform is. And I know I have a builder's one somewhere. Cool. So let's get rid of the osmium block and instead get blocks of platinum. Yep, this is going to be pretty egregious. Oh, I don't have to worry about the cable hanging down from above anymore. The old ME conduit. It's been removed. Okay. So, right about here is the center. Go ahead and throw those back. Wow, it was almost perfect on... Actually, I want that builder's wand. On estimating how many of those blocks I would need. With all the estimation I did, rather than doing it completely randomly. Oh, I also need these guys. So how big do I want my toroid to be? Do we have an extra elevator? No, but we can make one. Oh. Nope, that was off by one. Oops. There we go. Okay, so this was an 8. I think we can go bigger. What if we did like 10? Which means we'd need 36 of these. Yeah, 9 times 4. I can math. And we're probably going to need more of these, so I'm just going to trigger another big craft. Give those a little bit of time. I don't know if we can actually fit 10. How much room is there on the side here? If that was an 8. We're going to go 2 more spaces. It'll perfectly fit. Well, then that's the right size.
It's perfect.
Perfect for what? I think this has to go here. Yeah, that should be exactly centered. And we are going to do the same treatment we did for this one, where I just dropped a cable down from above. That wasn't the right block. Okay, so for now we just insert. Well, let's not do anything right now.
A matter condenser is made in a quantum compressor with 10,000 pistons and an elite compressing factory.
Uh-huh.
That's just great.
Uh-huh. We can also get some power cells.
Yes, I'd like to order 10,000 pistons, please. Oh, that will not fly. Turns out one does not simply order 10,000 pistons.
Okay. I believe I just have to hook in a single one of these conduits, and this should have access to the rest of to the entire line of tanks. If we look over here. Oops. Why are we out of hydrogen? That's concerning. We're still fine on deuterium, but this means my first reactor might be having less good of a time. No, it's still fine. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Right, so I think this is just, yeah, transparent conduit facade. Which, by the way, is super cool. You can do transparent conduit facades. It shouldn't make any sense, but it's Minecraft. Who cares? So all I have to figure out is what color my deuterium line is running on and what color my tritium line is running on. So deuterium is brown. Tritium is gray. Okay, I'm also going to go up and add in those barrels so I can, or so those drums, so I can extract a little bit more of this stuff. I wonder, can I? No, you actually need a connection there. Let's grab, oh, not that. Do we not have any just like fluid tanks lying around? Okay. Yeah. I don't really care what it fills with because go down here. Oops, stasium. And we're going to insert on gray. Turn off extraction. Whoa, that was dangerous. Okay. We are going to extract on gray, though, in case we need to. Oh, nope. Let's turn that off for a second. Get rid of this hydrogen. Okay. Oh, shoot. No. That was dumb. Okay, let's put this back in place. Go back down and fix it. What are you? Light gray. Okay. This I can turn extraction on. care about these two guys, but I have a feeling it's going to be a bit before this is done. Yep. Don't really care too much. I'll come back to that later. In the meantime, yeah, I should have all of these. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to give back the other thing. I'll just take those. I think it's still working, but I'll give it a minute. Zombies? Get out of here. Alright, time to light this place up. Let's light this candle.
My snowblower's here! I'll be right back. I just see a fucking Lowe's truck just backing up into my driveway and be like, I'll be right back!
That's fair. You got a snowblower? I'm jealous, but not because I need a snowblower, but because they're cool. Okay. Apparently it doesn't want to light up this area, or it doesn't need to, I should say. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty ridiculous structure. I feel like most of my fluid crafting on this one is going to happen in the center. Alright, I'm going to go boop, and then we go boop, and then we go boop. And I wonder, how have I been doing this? You come back up here. Why do I have oh. Well, that's probably bad. Okay. Oh, I can't actually reach it on the bottom level. Got it. That's like the worst way to search for energy conduit, but we're gonna need a lot. So, to get this done, I radiate out the conduit from the center, which makes perfect sense. And then it just flows over. Oh yeah, we just need water sources for feeding, or for cooling this stuff. So I was looking for... because I'm going to need multiple places to fill in the power lines on these in order to get them actually powered enough. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, here's what I did. I just went on top and or bottom, and that's why my coolers are so spaced out. Okay. Where was I building this? Here we go. So let's do that. Excuse me. Hold on. Sorry, no insertion yet. Nope. Just extraction. Yeah, I don't actually want this thing to gain a lot of temperature before I have anything flowing into it. Okay, so that'll happen, and then we will come up and over. I believe I just go all the way out, yep, because that's where I put my water source. Okay, and then I come down. And then I can extend this and this out as I need to. Which I will need to, trust me. Boom. Okay, then I think I go like this, and then let's just see where this lines up. That's a terrible place for a torch, which means it's going to put it there again, of course. You can't put it anywhere else. That sucks. Okay, well, I mean, you can put it right there, because I don't actually need that spot. Alright, fine. I'll give the game what it wants. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, and then we go boop. And then we... boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. You can see that's as far as... well, that's probably the stablest it's going to reach. The other one is kind of off and on. And that's why we spread out in both directions. Because the single conduit can't actually fill the entire thing. And then one more. Okay, so you are a problem. That is not a problem.
The snowblower was pre-assembled and everything. It was pretty convenient.
Nice.
Well, there's double compressed cobblestone. Let's see what I'm gonna be crafting here. Please don't tell me that's in a machine.
Okay, that corridor's done. Why does this one feel off? Is my reactor off center? Is my whole platform off center? That's a likely answer, actually. Huh. We'll find out. Alright, and now I just finished this side, and we are good to go. These dumb torches are always putting themselves in a terrible position. I wasn't keeping track. Boom, boom. That should be okay. Nope, I went one too far. Also, dumb torch. Oh, I'm gonna be just a couple short. That feels bad. Dang. I need. Oh, good. There's still some more. Okay. Don't have to craft anything. This is regular. This is Enigmatica 2 expert mode, not Skyblock. Okay, so we've done all that. Now we need to actually power this thing. would you do that, game? Oops. Is there a skyblock Enigmatica 2?
Yes.
Oof. Sounds excessive.
Either that or just far more efficient.
Uh-huh. Okay, so now that we know that, we can spread this a little ways to try and fill in the gap. I might need a fourth. We'll find out.
Okay. Your demonically gargantuan drum ran into some crafting problems, but I resolved them.
Oh, good. Cool.
His junk wasn't set up right.
Yeah, that tracks. Yikes. Being so close to this edge is a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, so the question, will everything turn green consistently? I can also just put like a power cell in the corner, but I don't want to do that. Alright, that looks fantastic actually. So let's grab these two power cells and just slap them down like that. And for now, boom. Let's send out. And you also sending out. So when I actually, whoa, hey, never mind, none. That was almost a mistake. Didn't think about it, but it's okay, we got there. So now we have to figure out how to actually start this reaction. So I want to take my fluid conduits. I want to throw these back. And I basically want to take a line from here and put it straight down. Let's go. Boom. 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 Excuse me. Do neither of those things. Speaking of that drum, is it? It is done. Yay. You need 16 demonically gargantuan drums for your craft. Yeah, good luck. Okay. We go down. We go right here, and I'm just gonna drop it down, push it over to this line, and go in. And we want to not insert that. We want gray. For now, I'm going to turn off extraction. Let's clear that, clear that. Okay. So it has tritium. I need another one. Again, turning off that. And this, I think, is supposed to be brown for the deuterium. Let's try that. Yep. Okay. And no extraction yet. Alright, so it's on page 2, yeah, deuterium tritium is pretty dang good. It produces helium, a neutron fluid. Okay.
Helium or curium, you bury him.
Uh-huh.
You bury him.
Uh-huh.
Trying to give this all the gravity it deserves.
Yep. Oh,
Very little. Very little.
Alright, put that there. That should start filling with the helium-3. Perfect. How is my tritium doing? It should be fine, because we're not actually reacting yet. Oh, that should start soonish. So, I will allow you to extract on light gray if needed. Oh, speaking of which... set that up for the rest of these as well. Hello, Boon Boon 215! Alright, so now... I go down... to this level. I want to see... So, I think I had to get this temperature to be very high, which means I'm going to set these two out. Start triggering this reaction as soon as possible. Yeah. There we go. Get that going. And now, we see it actually starting. Except that it's going down in temperature. that was a problem. Also, it's producing deuterium? That's not what this reaction makes at all. If you change the order of inputs, does it change the output? I wouldn't think so, but... nope. Ooh, 345. Huh. What is this one again? Oh, that's really good. But why does it have so much temperature change? Oh, do I just not have enough power coming in to actually kickstart this? That actually explains things. Unfortunately, it's becoming nighttime, which makes this particular thing a little bit dangerous, but we're gonna do it.
Right. Yeah, no, it's totally becoming nighttime. Watching the sun lag around in the sky.
Yeah. Alright, there you go, buddy. What's going on here? We should have plenty. Is it stealing all of it? Alright, let's... Let's make sure nobody's extracting power. From this thing.
How much power does it need to kickstart?
That's a good question. I will look at that in a minute. Right now I'm just changing my cables around a little bit. Is that... No, that's just going... Oh! Well, that's weird. The power cells put out... I don't actually know.
They put out 1 million RF per tick per side.
There you go, 1 million RF per tick per side.
So literally hooking up more cables does output more power. But how much does the reaction need?
Let's go look at this thing.
Platinum! This is egregious.
Oh yeah. Looks fantastic though. Like, so what I'm seeing is it starts engaging and then immediately turns off. Well, I could be limited by the under energy conduits, except that the power cells are directly touching the fusion core. And I already confirmed earlier that does work. Are all of the magnets maintaining power while this is happening? That might be a problem. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Like, there is literally no cooling I have, so that's not the problem. Although it says there's a pretty strong temperature change. I don't know where that's coming from. Like, we should be at 0% cooling. That's just natural output. For natural cooling. I'm going to try getting more power to the electromagnets. We have several of these reactors running, so I have gotten it to work at some point.
Oh, yeah, over here, these are not getting enough power.
Ah,
Wait, can you just slap a thing on these?
a power cell, yeah.
Yeah, like just power cell each of the corners here and call it a day.
Yeah, now, well, you need on both sides of the corner, or you need to run cables. But yes, you could totally do that.
Yeah, because like this corner is not getting enough power.
Like it's turning red occasionally.
Well, like if you look at it, there's definitely a power gradient from the cables to the corners.
Yes, definitely. But as long as it's green, it should be fine. Like, if you look at the reactor above, the corners are not at full power, but the reaction works. It's fine.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Maybe it just needs to be a little higher on the corners, which is why I was just running cables a little bit further out. Although, there we go. My wireless ran out of range at one point.
Yeah, that's been happening more, which... I don't know what you want from me. What is a base?
I don't want anything. Well. I'm doing great. How are you, Boon Boon? I mean, great other than it's not working, but I've dealt with this kind of stuff before, and I dare say I'll do it again. That's right, I dare. Okay, let's check if that changed anything. No, so we're still in this loop. So, oh, look at those flux ducts. Nice. Like, we're drawing power, just not a lot. It has plenty of tritium and deuterium. Interesting. I have seen in the past, like, some people complain about not enough, or like phantom redstone that's turning the thing off. That doesn't... I don't feel like that's the case here. How is my reactor up top doing right now? Just want to make sure it's still happy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this one has active cooling. This one you can see does not. But it's quite an extreme temperature change for... Huh. I'm gonna try one thing. Gonna see if this no, it still has an extreme cooling rate. That's really interesting. Let's try something just completely crazy. Oops, that's not what I meant. It's weird that it has any cooling. Like, if we look up at this guy, this guy is still has temperature change, despite being at what, 5.5 megakelvins? Is that really how hot that is? That's insane. This is at 8 kilokelvins. Sorry, no, 8,000 kilokelvins. And it's at negative heat. Huh.
would you describe it as? Literally the power of the sun. Oh, cruel sun.
Um, I what? You know what? I'm not gonna question it, but I clicked some buttons to prevent input overflow, void leftover fluid, and void output overflow, and suddenly it turned on.
Yay!
I,
Don't push any of those buttons ever again.
apparently, that shouldn't make a difference. Ooh, are we not getting enough deuterium? We're totally not.
Quick, create a fluid tank.
I would love a creative fluid tank. Yeah, this is gonna fail pretty quick. Can I extract from my tank faster? Because we should have plenty in the drums. Yeah, we're looking at tons of deuterium in the drums. It's just not extracting. Ooh, hold on. What am I using to extract it? That's a good question.
Fluid. Okay.
If it's even attached to extract right now. Okay. Oh, it's extracting on blue? That's weird. And also the cause of my problem. Alright, I think I figured it out. Let's get back over here. Let's change this to blue. And yeah, now we're full on deuterium. It's fine. Everything's fine. I figured it out. Oh no, but while I figured it out, now it's turning itself off again. Okay. Figured that out too.
Hey. The progress is insane.
Yep. Holy moly. I think we can turn these to in now. As this thing's already at 3 million RF per tick.
Nice.
Oh no, that's 3,000. Oh, okay. Whew. I was like, how is this thing so efficient? It's not. Turns out it's not. But I'm going to take that off and that and that. Because we don't need those. Yeah, this guy's doing its own thing now. I think it actually is able to power itself, in fact. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. Like, if we go up here, this reactor, which is now outdated, is generating 3.2 million RF per tick. So yes, if you multiply that by 20, 64 million RF per second. Think about that. And yet, we're using all of it. Also think about that. I don't like that these don't stack. But whatever.
We also have two. So we also have a solar array just outputting a cool 3.2 mil.
Yep. Our power needs are crazy on this server. I need active fluid coolers. Luckily, we have tons of them. And then, do we have water? Yes, we do have dense infinite water sources. Speaking of fluid conduits, do we have more ender fluid conduits? Very few. Is the solar array from environmental tech?
Yes.
Okay. These guys
We have tier
floating
fives.
here. Yep. Tier 5s.
We have a tier 5 and a tier 4. The tier 6 one. The solar array tier 6 is made with the draconic reactor core. So
Huh.
I stopped at tier 5 for him.
Seems a little like if you're using a draconic fusion reactor core, aren't you just doing fusion?
Done. Okay. They output an unreasonable amount of RF per tick. Like, unreasonable. So what is a solar neutron activator?
Okay. I need to figure out where I'm pumping.
This makes tritium from lithium.
Oh, we have lithium, and I
Yeah,
would
apparently.
I'd
This just makes tritium.
welcome another source of tritium for this reactor. I mean, unless we can get the creative fluid going real quick. Because I believe we are net negative at this time.
These singularities, I am not sure how we're gonna automate. Because it's one quantum. It's a quantum compression that's just 10,000 manulin ingots into one manulin singularity. So I'm like, how do I even put this in a recipe?
Alright.
I guess it's only 1,100 blocks.
Do we have more fluid filters? No.
Even that.
Where is the Ender IO filter? There it is. He was looking into using quantum compressors for the singularities.
Yeah, I have a quantum compressor.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know. I don't know how we would do it on demand is the problem that I have. Device missing channel. Explain yourself.
Perfect. I'll get to this temperature stuff in a little bit. Okay, so hydrogen's a problem for soon. We have nowhere to store this helium, so I guess I'm making another line of... drums. Let's do pink. Let's do lime. Insert on lime. I will make lime the color of the helium extraction. So a chat member is saying he doesn't think you can, what, automate Boon Boon? because quantum compressors take time to make it.
Oh god.
I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Oh, you can automate them as just not instant. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that. There's a bunch of junk at the base that works like that.
Yeah.
But if. Yeah, so if it's not instant, then you probably want to paralyze it anyway. There's just so many channels. Oh, man.
Alright, so I'm extracting online. Do I have any more drums ready? Yes. I was hoping that one would be the first. Do we have the Erebus mod? Probably not.
We might.
Is that the right helium? It is the right helium. Cool. Item called the Final Star.
No.
Nope. Okay, so I've done that. Now let's set up my cooling. Alright. I was hopeful, but what else?
Yeah, this is up to making 3 million RF per tick.
Already? Jeez.
Yeah, 54%
I
efficiency.
I need to get this cooling in place, though. Woo boy. That's not where I wanted that at all. This pack does have quests, yes.
I remember looking of the quest book. So long ago.
Hey, we're still sort of following the quest book-ish. We have goals from the quest book-ish.
Yeah. Not the ultimate ingot, though.
Oh boy. Okay. Now that we've got some amount of symmetry, yeah, that should be quite a bit higher on the cooling. So now I'm a little less concerned. We do have to figure out how to get these underneath ones. But I'll do that in a moment. I'll probably focus on the easy ones first. Oh boy. We're gonna need more of these. Probably. Oh, right, so this is our quest book, by the way. I'll open it up and... Oh, hey! I forgot we had done that last time. Alright.
This is just giving up on crafting pistons. Which is unfortunate, because I sort of need them.
Oh boy. Not gonna do that. What games do I play? Uh-oh. I want these. I play this. Yeah, lately it's been mostly Minecraft or similar things, but we have done like Viscera cleanup detail. I've been considering a Factorio playthrough after this.
Satisfactory also updated with pipes.
Oh yeah. Also, Satisfactory
And
has nuclear and trains, which we've never touched.
Yep.
So that would be interesting. When I was playing games on my own, I did things like Mountain Blade and some other games, but I have not done that for some time.
One entire Dying Light playthrough,
Oh yeah, we did finish Dying Light.
which I'm very proud of, actually. I am considering a server restart. What do you think?
Of this?
Yes. We just wipe it clean and blow it away. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, like, literally bring it down, put it back up. 5 minutes?
Yeah, give me a couple minutes, because I'm trying to finish this cooling nonsense, or at least get it to a point where it's not on the verge of dying. Yeah, so nuclear power on the fusion reactor likes symmetry for the cooling, and unlike fission, where you have to do a bunch of nonsense to get the right cooling rates, fusion, you just have to hit a certain amount of cooling, and it's the same for every reactor. which makes it very convenient to do fusion, unlike fission, which was kind of a pain. It was an interesting pain, but it was a pain. But the key to cooling on the fusion reactor is symmetry. You want anything up here to be replicated on the completely symmetrical side over there. So the bottom outside ring should have symmetry. And that's what I'm trying to do. Clearly I'm going to run into a problem here because the inner ring bottom will not be symmetrical until I do a little bit of work. But we will get to that when we get to it. Do I have... Yeah, let's get these back as well. Step one, just cool it down a little bit. Ah, yes. That was a little bit frightening. I don't know what that sound was. Just heard a bunch of hissing, which made me a little bit nervous, as you might imagine. Depleted Mox fuel. Yeah, we have a lot of depleted fuels. That's part of the fission, which it's a cool puzzle, but in practice it's kind of a pain to maintain, and then you move on to the fusion where it's just like, this is basically maintaining itself. 43%, I may have to turn this off. In fact, I'm going to prepare by by grabbing a lever and slapping it in place where it can actually turn this thing off. Yep, there we go. The fusion does something when it goes above 100% efficiency. I think like this might just disappear or something. But yes, it doesn't melt down in the same fashion, which makes it also infinitely better to work with. I think I might just like wrap down here to get to those.
It just started making pistons again, all for no particular reason.
Oh, so we don't need a server restart?
Nope, it just decided to start working. Okay, I mean, like, the system still is powering on and off randomly for no particular reason, but other than that...
I mean, I do have a thing that every 45 seconds does a big power draw, but that's probably not a problem anymore, especially during the day.
I mean, from the system, or...?
Well, from the power cells.
I mean, that should be fine. It can only draw as much as it's outputting. It's an interesting theory, though.
Okay, so we should have water in all of these, and turning all of those on should get us much closer to the 100% we're looking for. So at this point, since everything's hooked up, at least everything should be hooked up, we're basically just picking certain sides to add additional coolers to, and we'll do the symmetrical side as well. Yeah, fusion in this game, or in NuclearCraft mod, is much better to work with. For a variety of reasons. Alright, so let's do like here and here. And then go across and do here and here. So explaining symmetry, making it much better. It's each one becomes twice as efficient, or something like that, if it's got a symmetrical cooler. Alright, so we're at 80%. That's pretty good. I'm going to do this. I'm still a little bit worried about our helium, but I will solve that in a moment. So every time we add, we're adding about 3%. So I'm going to do all of the sides in the same way first. So it's like 3.5% extra efficiency or something. Or cooling rate. Okay. So we've done that. Yeah, I think... Let's do that there. This here. And we might have some that don't have symmetrical partners, just because we don't need it. Oh, I did have an off by 1 error, because this side is 3 deep, the other side's 1 deep. Whoops. So it should be at like 92.5, 93, somewhere in there, maybe 94. There we go, 92. Which means we still have room to do this. And one of the best parts, because you're not messing around with complex coolers, you can run your entire cooling system off of water, which nuclear craft is nice enough to provide these infinite water sources for you that can easily keep up. So there we go. What I'm saying is I enjoy this pack. Or the fusion part of it. %. Alright, so we're going to go a little bit over. We're basically going to add one at a time from now on. 99. Ooh. If I add that, is that actually going to go over? Angel rings. No, we've talked about it, but no, we don't.
You can also in this packet create a flight from there's the environmental tech machine that has an upgrade that allows it to just grant permanent creative flight. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, I don't have that, but then I don't really feel like I need it. I'm fine with my jetpack and occasionally taking fall damage because I'm lazy. There we go, we have perfect 100% cooling rate. So this lever doesn't need to exist. I'm actually just going to pull it out because I don't want it there. Cool. Perfect, actually. Deuterium and tritium are currently holding steady in the reactor. How are we doing in our tanks? This is where a creative fluid tank would really come in handy. I think we got a long time before we're actually low on tritium. And how's deuterium doing? Ooh, we are net negative on deuterium as well. But that's going to take even longer, considering I had 4 full demonically gargantuan drums. Speaking of which, let's just kind of share the load. I don't know what I'm going to use helium for, but I don't like wasting resources if I don't have to. Okay. So we've done that. We've set up a new reactor. If we go over to this place, how are we at for charge zirconium? Ooh, multiple stacks. That's good. Of course, this shouldn't be running during the day or during the night. It's probably just finishing up its last one for the day. Any second now it should be done. Oh, oh boy. It's definitely night out. Yikes. It's alright, I think we're good still, but
My God, I've almost done it.
almost got a creative fluid tank?
No, I've
Ah.
almost made an ME compressor,
Ah, okay.
which is a step to the quantum chambers, which then is a step to overhauling the ME system, which then is a step to hopefully having the thing lag less, which then, somewhere in the very distant future, the creative fluid tank comes into all of this.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, that just appears to be on all the time. But now we're generating so much power that it doesn't matter. Stupid wisps. Okay, so one thing I do want to do is I want to set up the recipe for draconic fusion crafting reactors. So if we look at this guy here, we need 4 diamonds, 2 wyvern cores, and an awakened draconium block. Okay. And how I accomplish this by... Oh, I also need the... So we can clear that, and we're going to put... that there instead, because I'm going to kind of overhaul this. Oop. So I need 4 diamonds. And I'm doing this in the brute forciest way possible, because that was easier than trying to figure out a better way. That is actually doing... Actually, okay. Just making sure. Then we need 2 wyvern cores.
My God, I've done it. I have a meta condenser.
And then we needed the awakened draconium block.
Normally this would be a fairly low tier machine, but here we are.
And this I'm just gonna kill, and this just gonna kill.
I just wanna kill.
Exactly. Why did this have so many things? Did it really require 9 ingredients? Huh. Then we go over to here and we build a new pattern, not a processing pattern. We add... Oh, I guess it is a processing pattern. Whoops. Yeah, it's not a crafting pattern. That's what I meant. And we encode this, and I bring this over to fusion crafting. And I say, hey, system. Figure out how to do this recipe, please. I'm going to go check on the reactor again, just to make sure it's still happy. It's spinning so fast, and it's doing 5 million RF per tick. That's good. And see, what's really cool about this reactor, this reaction, its max efficiency, it is a very low temperature, relatively. So this bar is actually going to be not very high up, and so you get your power output much faster than with other reactions. Okay, so we're going to ask the system a question. I don't know what it's crafting right now, but it seems to think it's crafting something with this charged draconium. System, I want you to make me a draconic fusion crafting injector.
Scudo, make me a
Did it do it? So let's see, I have all the right ingredients except this guy. What is this guy doing here? Because that definitely is not where that goes. Okay. I have a feeling this is messing things up. Okay, why don't you whitelist like something I will literally never put into here? Rather than whitelisting nothing, which doesn't appear to be working. Okay. And power was fine doing that. Okay, so let's try one more. Yes, we do have time in a bottle in this pack. I could do this thing, assuming our power actually held. Okay, so that crafted successfully. Now the next test is, if I try to do 2 at a time, how does it react?
With a quest complete!
That is true. We do have a quest complete for the Draconic Fusion Crafting Injector. Okay, so what is it missing? It's somehow got a piece of draconium in here? Oh, I know exactly what happened. Alright, we're just gonna take everything, because I think it tried to order a basic fusion injector and... Oh, no, give me my pickaxe back, you jerk. Okay. Game, give me my pickaxe back. It's not for you. Okay, I already have diamonds in my hands. Why does it put it into the open hands? Stop. Working with these can be frustrating. Okay. So let's throw all these back into the system. And let's try again. I would like 2 of these, please, server. Yeah, I know exactly what's happening.
I think I just destroyed a 64K cell. Easy come, easy go. I'll just order another. I think I put it in the matter condenser and it's like 1 item received, 52,000 left.
How can you hit every single one but the one I care about? What are we missing? We're not missing anything except that it's trying to do... No, that's the right recipe. Oh, you need 2 to make 1? That's where we're messing up.
Takes 2 to tango.
Okay. What am I doing? Let's craft, like, a bunch of these. Yeah. That's not what I want at all. So if I wanted to do this correctly, I have to somehow set these things to be exclusive. Which I don't really want to do right now. Why is this not working? Okay, whatever. What is it doing? Oh, you still have stuff. That's why everything's breaking. Come on. Okay. Get stuff out of my hands real quick. Yeah. It's the problem with having both of these trying to go to the same thing is these are not exclusive. And there are ways I could solve this, I just don't want to. Okay, how many of those do you have just floating around in your system? Like, where are these coming from? How are you getting more stuff? I don't... Are you requesting fusion somethings?
Nope.
Yeah, okay, so the system is just like phantom grabbing stuff for me. It's trying to help, and it's not. Not being helpful. Okay. Here we go. Cancel that. Cancel these. I don't know what it's trying to do there. Okay. Take everything out. And now... craft like 20 of these. So it should work fine crafting one type of fusion crafting injector, but if you try to do multiple at a time, which includes if it needs to craft subsequent or intermediate crafting injectors, then it has problems.
That sounds rough.
It is rough. And yeah, the solution I can see is I build another wall of these guys, which I can totally do. And then another one of these. I was hoping to avoid that, but it's not the worst fate. Okay. So now we have draconic fusion crafting injectors. And we'll soon have enough that I can replace my whole wall with them. And eventually I can make this, but that requires dragon eggs and chaotic cores. Oh, sure. I'll add that to my list. I can just craft these. Oh, dragon egg chunks. Interesting. Also, if we get eggs and dragon hearts and dragon scales. Oh, you can do essence. Well, how do you get dragon egg seeds? You need several dragon scales. That's not a problem. This is probably what we're going to end up doing. Where's the next stage? Yeah, chaotic. I can make awakened cores now. I can also do some of this other stuff. Draconic power transfer. I wanted to make the wyvern armor, which I can then upgrade to draconic armor, I assume. Like, is this just... Oh no, it's its own combination crafting. But it requires the wyvern chestplate. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the mantle. I was hoping not to use that. Oh well. Like, please just tell me the base recipe. Wahaha. Okay. So how do I make this? This is combination crafting. That's why I was making charged draconium. We should have all of this stuff, or at least we can get to all of this stuff. And since this is going to take some time, like, yeah. There's still several left. So I'm going to go see if I can't make this right now. What is that? That's new. Okay. Interesting. So, to make this, I need 4 charged draconium. I need Arctic Hood, Yeti horns. Not baubles. That. Need all of this stuff, including the boots, even though they have nice feather falling 4. Do these... Oh, control for upgrades. I don't know if that's something I'll need, but whatever. I'm just curious about what I can do with this thing and what it looks like. Arctic Hood we should have somewhere in here. Yeah. Wonder if you can use an injured one. Knightly Helm. Night Slime Essence. And we have Night Metal Essence as well. Which means I can probably craft this thing, yeah. Just gonna do this real quick. Okay. Welcome back.
And it looks like my matter singularity is almost there.
Steel leaf. Okay, good. I do have a steel leaf helm. Fiery helm. I'm sure we've gotten one of those. Yeah, we've gotten several of those. Off of random stuff. Also, we just have fiery ingot seeds. Ironwood. Not a lot of those. Chain. Ah. Boo. You can't just make chain? You have to find a chain helmet? Gross. Hold on. We have this market, right? Can we...
That's good thinking.
This market does not have anything other than plants. Can I make a different market?
Good thinking. I highly doubt it.
I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, that's disgusting. He just pops out of the ground. Ugh.
What?
When you make the market, the villager just burrows his way out of the ground. Ah. And then when you break his stand, he explodes in like a blast of fire. Okay. So no. I don't want to make chainmail. I thought you could make it.
I just remembered about how we had to go to other planets.
Yeah?
And it's awful.
To get various things.
Yeah. We got a debate about it. Maybe. I mean, it really sucks as all.
Do we know of any villages? Have I seen a village literally anywhere? What the heck is that? Okay. I don't think I have. Wait, maybe that. That's probably a village. Near the end portal? Maybe
You need
not.
this for a Wyvern energy core?
No, I need this for the Wyvern Helm. I need a full
Wyvern
set of...
energy core is a catalyst, I see, to make the Wyvern helm.
Yeah. I need the full set of chain gear, I think, to make all the Wyvern armor.
Wow.
If that's really what I want to do, this right here might discourage me. Wait, we spawn a bunch of villagers, right? Do they just instantly die?
Yeah.
So there's no chance I can get one of them to make me some armor.
I mean, okay, so... Yeah, okay, so here's what we can do. Yeah, meet me at the blood altar.
Alright.
Something good point.
We can turn off something. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
No, those are all dead. But... up here, what I could do instead... Oh god, even these guys are in range.
Shady merchant. Love it.
They sell fake stuff.
Well, I want to
But
know.
yeah, theoretically speaking, these will eventually get you what you're looking for.
So you're saying if I give the shady merchant an emerald and take his block of gold...
Yeah, it'll give you a cardboard block of gold.
That's amazing. Nitwit, alchemists, arborists. So I just have to wait for a blacksmith.
Yeah, basically. You can also shoot them and it'll speed it up.
Jam
They
guy.
really come out pretty fast.
They really do.
Next.
Butcher, farmer, Fletcher. Nope, 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 nope. It's kind of hard to tell them apart, gonna be honest. There's a priest. This is amazing. Now there's a leather worker. But that's not what I want. I mean, what do you... Oh, you just sell a bunch of leather. Got it. Smith! Oh, he's a toolsmith. Oh, no.
Yeah, iron shovel.
Wait, I think there's an armor. I can't reach him, though. There's too much junk. Where are you in here? I don't want the audio file. Get on my way. You! Armor. Iron helmet. Oh, no. That's all he sells. Boo. Get out of here. These guys are dumb.
Okay.
Engineer
Yeah.
outfitter. Common shader grab bag. That's not what we need at all. That's another problem is because it's modded. There's going to be a lot of things that I just don't care about. Jam guy, sage. Nope, nope.
There's the other.
Photographer. Okay, what does a nitwit do? Oh, literally nothing. We're going to allow them to reproduce. Or reproduce. Weaponsmith, jam guy. Wait. I see armorer. Where are you? Oh. Okay, sometimes when you hover over the smith, he's a weaponsmith, but sometimes he's an armorer. Red mechanic. I assume red mechanic is like redstone.
Probably.
We're horrible people, and it's great. Fisherman clip. No.
What color do they wear? Because we can just kill everyone who's not the right color.
I have.
Which definitely makes me feel like a good person when I put it that way. I definitely feel like I'm fighting the good fight.
He's probably wearing black, but I don't know.
Pan from Twitch. Yeah, he's wearing a black apron. It looks like that's a weaponsmith, but I'm betting armor smiths are similar.
Yeah, they should be.
Toolsmith.
Get these smiths out of here. They're not the right guys. Druids, no. Butcher, outfitter, druid. There's so
we can
many.
also increase our reputation with them, so we find
Armorer, iron helmet.
It's like a reputation system. Where
Oh,
we can abduct him and then trade up with him, and then he likes us more.
and then he offers us better stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so I shouldn't kill the armorers then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, next time I find one, I will.
I think just doing trades with them increases there.
Alright, well, that's fine. We have, like, infinite emeralds.
Oh, I just remembered that my food timer went off. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's just burning away down there.
I thought you had stuff to do. Dang. I swung before I read. I'm glowing for some reason. Okay. You. Okay, I would like to... Wait, how did I get to the weaponsmith? You're not a weaponsmith. Why sometimes you are armorer and sometimes you are weaponsmith? That's strange. Alright. Oh no. So, we have two people here who fluctuate between armorer and weaponsmith, and I don't know why. I think they're actually just weaponsmiths. I'm just gonna give them the old heave-ho. Now you better run. I like the Enderium cooler just sitting in the air. I would like to buy iron helmets, please. Are we friends now? Oh, he was happy with that trade. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let's grab some of those. Now you'll let me get diamond. Got it. This guy's pricey. Oops, I don't want that. There we go. Let's get one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. Actually, we should probably get 2 of each of these things. Just in case. Okay. I'm just gonna turn this off for a second. We'll get back to that later. Okay.
We could save this guy for later too, in case we ever want to come back to him.
Yeah, we should do that. I just didn't know how to do that. He's alive.
Okay,
That's...
I got it. See the one guy here?
Yes. And I turned off the spawner in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the chainmail. Boron nitride helm. Is this real? Wow, that's so much.
Pretty sure boron nitride's a real thing. The Spartans, used to use bronze gladiuses and boron nitride helms when they went into combat.
Uh-huh.
It was the source of their success.
Uh-huh. Because they all went crazy from radiation poisoning?
No, I mean, they died in battle before it came up.
Oh, good. Good. Why does it not know how to do hard carbon anymore? At least it's stuck on trying to make hard carbon. Alloy, graphite, and diamonds.
It's probably making something else in that smeltery that's making it.
Ah. Maybe. Although, nothing's actually happening over here. Uh-oh. Okay, this is linked. That's strange. It should just be making the thing. Oh, okay. It figured itself out. Alright, now I have the hard carbon helmet. So I need, yeah, the tough alloy helmet. And now I can make the boron nitride helmet. Nope, we don't have enough cubic boron nitride, which we really should have more. Because it should be pumping into this. We have hexagonal. I thought I made cubic somewhere. In a pressurizer. Oh, okay. That all makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Now I have a boron nitride helm for whatever reason. Terrasteel. Oh no, we have no Terrasteel helmet. I'm gonna assume it's that. Okay. I'm going to assume I can go like that. Nope, I was wrong. My assumption, wrong. Okay. Oh no. This is quite the involved process. Dreamwood twig? Okay, at least those are easy to make. Okay. Alright then. Elementium helmet, which requires a psi-metal exosuit helmet, which we don't have. Okay. Which requires a mana steel helmet and some psi stuff. Oh, okay, we have everything but the mana steel helmet. That's good. Step 1. This should be pretty easy, right? Requires a mana weave cowl. The the depth of these things is kind of insane. Which requires mana weave cloth. Okay. How do we get mana weave cloth? Alright. I'm gonna go look that up. Mana infused string. So you throw string into a mana pool. Okay. That's something I can make. We don't have a lot of string. That was disorienting. Alright, fine. I'll go to the good mana pools. These ones. I think we may have accidentally sold some of those. It's alright though. Oh, I should have just gone over here. Okay. We live and we learn. Okay. And now I make this. And now I make this. Oh. That's interesting. Huh. And then... Oh, cool. I make this. And now I'm going to go from this direction because I think it's easier. Make this. And finally, we make a Terra Steel helm. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. I'm just going to throw these in here for now. Supremium helmet. Well, that should be easy, I say. Superium helmet. Intermedium helmet. Do we have any of these things? We have an intermedium helmet. That's good. Start there. Okay, and we need this. Okay. So I assume we need this. And for that we need this. And for that we need this. Okay. Oh no, what was the thing in the middle? Yikes. Base essence ingots. I'm going to need another one of those. What am I missing? Another star.
Make a quantum entangled singularity. You drop a singularity and endodust into a hole and blow it up. Nice.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Oh. Hold on. I need to make this guy first. Which I should have. Unless this went offline again. Yeah, we have all this stuff. Oh, we just don't have the ingots. Okay.
Ooh, quantum entangled singularities.
Huh. Ooh. There's a charm slot. That's interesting. Okay. And now we make this. So now we have a Supremium helmet. Manillan helmet. Well, that should be easy. Really. I am kind of astounded we have none of the components. Oh, because they changed the recipe for diamond helmets. What does it need now? A golden helmet, of course. How can I be so silly as to think otherwise? And do we not have any of this? Alright, we can make it. That's fine. Yeah. We have a Manillan helmet. Manillan? Okay, Wyvern Core is easy. And Quantum Suit Exo Helmet is not as easy, because we don't have any of those built. Okay. But this is the last thing I need before I have my sweet, sweet helmet. Yeah. Wait, we should have nanosuit helmets. Yeah, okay. Let me grab one of these. So that's not the problem. Let's go look at flux-infused iridium reinforced plates. Alright, we can make those. Lapatron crystal, I think we can also just make. No? That's unfortunate. We can make energy crystals, though, yes? We have tons of them. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Flux-infused helmet. We need fluxed something or other. I forgot how much I need, so I'm just going to make a lot of it. I need the 5, okay. And then we have nanosuit helmet. Okay. So we'll just wait for this to complete. And then that should basically mean I'm done. Other than the craft itself. We're very close to being done. And I think once I'm done with this, I am done for the day.
I set up the first quantum link chamber.
Quantum leap? I mean Link. Metal Gear. Wait, what does that accomplish?
It's basically the exact same thing as a wireless connector.
Oh. Okay.
But it's from base A2. So I'm hoping that since it's native, it works better. Maybe. I don't even know if this is the problem. This is the real problem, is I'm just grasping at straws like
Yeah, I can see that.
But straws are all I've got.
Well, and straws are all you got. Grasp away, my friend.
That's what I'm doing.
Flux-infused fishing rod?
Just in case.
So you can kill all the fish? Is that what's happening here?
There did used to be a TNT one. TNT fishing rod.
Perfect. Oh good, I didn't even use the flux-diffused helm. That's perfect.
Alright. I feel like this server I accomplished almost nothing.
Oh, I also need a Wyvern energy core. Okay, let's grab one of those. I accomplished good stuff, I think. Well, yeah, because I set up a reactor which is probably draining our power, or our tritium. So stability is a question. Let's go check out our tritium supply. Yeah, I think we've basically halved it since starting up this reactor. But this thing is just a beast in terms of power output. I think part of the problem is we're not using all the power, which means I don't need to keep it running as much as I am, but I don't want to mess with it. Don't want to mess with it. Not now. Okay, good. Nothing went wrong with that. So we put this here. And then we proceed to put all of this stuff just around. Okay. I heard that. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I definitely saw the crafting recipe for that at one point and was very curious. Also, I love my dragon head over there is perfectly framed by your void miner from where I'm standing.
I do like that it's just lurking in the background. The head brought it together, I think.
Yeah, it does. It's not perfect, but I like it.
It came together, I think.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with it.
it's a good monument.
I will be off.
Okay, I'm just waiting for this craft to finish. Can I time in a bottle this? Like we have plenty of power.
Oh yeah. You might be able to combination crafter get the thing. I made
I
the
did it.
mistake of closing it.
I did it.
Boy.
Closing what?
Minecraft instead of just alt-F4ing the thing.
Yep.
A real way to close apps in 2020.
Oh, good. I got a bunch of mud bricks. Those are helpful at this stage in the game. But yeah, I have a wyvern helm. Just gonna put it on, and boy, does it look dumb. Oh my gosh. But I have a shield now. So there's that. And unlike my quantum suit helmet, it actually charges off of my flux capacitor, which is very good. Okay, so yeah, that'll do it for me. I'm also just gonna hit disconnect here. Next session, we'll probably do the rest of the wyvern armor, and also plug in those draconic fusion crafting injectors, which will allow us to do some cool stuff. Namely, it will allow us to get chaotic fusion crafting injectors, which we need for some of the high tier stuff. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.